right. Tank Davis gets arrested. Domestic abuse, domestic violence. And I believe he's bailed out now. I believe it's $1 million. What's my thoughts on that? 'Cause a lot of y'all been asking me. I really don't have too much an opinion on it. It's his personal life, but since it bled out into the public, I will say this. People have to understand that when you elevate, you may not like it, but also everything around you must elevate. Okay? You cannot operate like you used to before you got in a position of basically being somebody who has something to lose. Everybody and everything must elevate around you, because if it don't, you will now be staring at an anchor in which will pull you right back down to that place that you just sprung up from. And this is not aimed at one particular sex. This goes for both men and women. Okay? And you have to understand, when you get in professional sports, particularly basketball, you do realize that they have seminars and they have meetings where they sit down with you and not just talk about your finances, but they also talk about how to operate and move and who not to hang around. Okay? And they also have programs when they sit down and they talk to you about your interactions with women, because you're coming into a lot of money. This is what happened in professional sports, at least basketball is what I know of. I believe it happens in the NFL too. They sit you down and they warn you of these things because they realize the power of getting with the wrong woman and what it can do to their career, and ultimately what it can do to the organization at the end of the day. It's a reason why they had these programs for guys like these. You know what I'm saying? And for athletes, it's a reason. Okay? Now, I know that doesn't go on in boxing, but it needs to, because what I'm seeing is a lot of guys still keeping the wrong element of people around them, and they're getting in trouble for it. Whether Tank really did what he did or he didn't. The point is, you are in a position where he needs to understand that he is not the average person, that he is at the helm of this sport. He is on the cusp of being the face of boxing. Most people say he's the face of boxing right now. He is the most entertaining fighter in boxing right now. He is that. And when you have all that on your side, you need to align, carry yourself, and walk in a certain light, because you understand your position and how important you are and the opportunity that you're in. And anybody who is not on your level with you jeopardizes that opportunity that you have created for yourself, which they have no right to do, because they're benefiting off of what they're trying to destroy about you. Okay? And that's saying whether he's guilty or not. You got to keep in mind that Tank Davis is already in public choking a girl or whatever and whatnot. So most people, it's not going to be in his favor when he's talking about domestic violence. So him getting out here trying to prove that he didn't do nothing, that he was set up, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They look at you the way that they want to look at you. It's been people who've been proven innocent of these things. They're still looked at as guilty. And in this country, especially when you look like Tank, look, you're always going to be guilty before you be innocent. And even when you're proven innocent, you still wear the shame of guilt on you, because that's how they want to see you. So it doesn't matter. But that's besides the point. The main point is, stop having people around you who you can't trust or who you think is going to set you up. That doesn't make no sense. Women have brought down empires without lifting up a sword. Okay? When the enemy cannot penetrate your fortress, when they cannot get spies in your camp, when they cannot get people on your team to betray you, one of the last tricks that they send in is a female. And like I said, it ain't aimed at no particular sex. This goes for both men and women. When you elevate, everything must elevate with you. If not, you stand a chance of jeopardizing what you have built, because you keep people around you who is not on your level. Okay? And Teofimo Lopez is the shining example of what getting with the wrong female can do to you. Look at that man. He's damn near completely destroyed. We all know where it's coming from. People may not want to come out and say it, but we know it stems from the chick that he got with. messed his head up, and look at him now. He can't get his head screwed back on right. He can't. This is why they have those meetings with athletes, because getting with the wrong female, as you can tell, can affect your athletic performance. Like I said, just look at T.O. And this is the thing, as I'm looking at you guys, particularly in the PDC, you guys obviously got people around y'all that are just there to benefit. Because they're benefiting off your success and what you're doing. Why would they put you in a position where they can mess up that well that everybody's eating from? So when I look at Errol Spence and his girl put his business out there, I look at Jermell Charlo and his girl put his business out there. Then you got Gervonta Davis over here talking about his girl tried to set him up. Who are y'all getting with? How do y'all got all this money and all this power, and you manage to still get the most disloyal people around you? Whatever problems you have, it should stay in the house, but to the outside world, everybody should make it look like to us that, you know, y'all the best thing since sliced bread. Have your problems behind closed doors. I don't know what this age is and putting a business out on the internet and, you know what I'm saying, setting each other up, but like, I don't get this era of y'all doing that. It's just that when I was growing up, this type of backstabbing was unheard of. We'll wipe you off the planet for some of this stuff that y'all doing, but y'all regularly had these people around. Adrian Broner had the same problem, this and that. Y'all got to, your family, your friends, everybody has to elevate with you. If not, they are an anchor. And understand your positioning in the game. And understand that you got an opportunity that most people don't get. So you shouldn't let the average Joe Blow or bum or, you know what I'm saying, chick put you in a position where you can lose that. Because once you're down, ain't nobody gonna help you up. Ain't nobody gonna get you that position. Those same people that you was looking out for, giving money to, paying their rent, once you go down, they ain't got nothing for you. You better ask MC Hammer. They ain't got nothing for you. So you are your most precious jewel. And you need to treat yourself like that. Regardless of if he's guilty of it or if he's not, because we all got some problems. We all got some dirt. We all got some stuff that was put out there, the public people be looking at us sideways. None of us is perfect. But the point is, anybody dealing with you, you will be the breadwinner. If there's a problem, you will be the person that'll come in and fix it. If something needs to go on, it's your finances going to be slapped down on the table. You are the one that can help many of others. So if you go down, many others go down. That's why it's their job to keep you elevated, because keeping you elevated takes care of 100 other people. So why would anybody want to go against or buck that system that they both benefit and eat off of? That's why everybody needs to be Team Gervonta. If that's not what's going on, you need to get him out there. Point blank and period. And that's really all is to be said about it. You know what I'm saying? We make mistakes. If he's guilty or whatever, he's going to pay for that, you know. But make sure when you do make these mistakes, have it solely be on you. Don't have it be because of somebody else. And that's basically my thoughts on it. And then just watch the people that you get with. You know what I'm saying? Because often the people that we love don't love us back, because love is an action word. It's not something that's just to be said. But anyways, that's just my opinion on this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.